it equal to its thickness, half face blows to start a shoulder, and 2 adjacent shoulders, so identical to the leaf, just no point. And right here, obviously you guys recognize, you've got 2 of the 4 shoulders already. Okay? So once those shoulders are started, you want to start compressing the square by forging towards the corner to push the outside corners in. Then we're going to roll it up, tilt it, continue to hit on the outside corners down, and that will start going around at an angle. Subsequent blows this way, forging in this way, and also by continuing to reduce the stem behind it. If you reduce this thickness, then the shoulders get deeper. This is a great way to practice things, which I commonly promote when there are things to work with. Just like a volute, to create a nice fluid curved volute, we have to move it all the time. This is a round shape, so we have to move it all the time. You can hit it indirectly through the bar, you can hit it directly. We still have a little bit of buckling, and as soon as you sense the buckling, we have to stop and straighten it. So we're going to hang this out over the edge. So I'm looking at this width, hanging it out about the same. Very slight angle, start with the shoulder. Now reaching across, pushing the corner in. So we work here, here. I'm going to turn that up and push here. And I'm really purposely forging right into the corner and trapping that in between the corner and the hammer. I don't want to forge down on it. That's a shearing blow. You come a little bit. And then just kind of getting into that groove of hitting and revolving this, bringing it up on the anvil, identifying the high points to push in. So how much you want to taper this is kind of an aesthetic thing. You don't have to taper it too much if you don't want to. We'll go around. You guys get the general idea, seeing the sequence of pushing on different areas. And once you get the main isolation done, you can work at this cooler temperature because you're just kind of chasing out and planishing all the little hammer blows away. Tough. So a basic short point. Isolate the leaf. Make sure those shoulders are in line the best you can. Corners on my leaves. Healing in those little edges that I mentioned. Okay, landing zone. Create our landing zone. Then we want to turn our orientation of our stock 90 degrees to our hammer. Work in the middle. And once it shadow forming. So here's our shadow. with that tool. Just lightly tap. Don't blam it down. Just lightly tap it. Bend that away a bit. So our finish is just to create a footprint. Verify you're in the round. Checking that I'm coming down straight. Make a little depression. And just bring it from the back over to the front. Balls or any of your details are thicker, you have a multi-dimensional area. It can be a little tricky.